gleam of beauty from Sebagala. Kayanja with the brush off and right there, without even looking, brilliant cross. This boy is a gem.
He was aware what was behind him, and he easily just played the ball in. And that's what you need from your midfielders. You need midfielders who react.
The persistent rains that we've been having in this period.
Incidentally, we've not had rains coming down heavy on the night fiestas.
Oh, it seems to be.
Or maybe they fear the night.
Seems to be someone actually made the memo very pretty clear.
Maybe the rain fears the night, and that's why it doesn't come down that heavy.
Short corner for NEC Football Club. Crossed in. Cleared away by Hood Mlichi. It's another throw in. Mlichi commanding that defense with gusto. He's a player who many would regard for his brawn, but over the years has definitely added an element of finesse about his play that cannot be disputed.
Yeah, that's true.
Data, big throw. Otim messes it up, fumbles it, and the ball is cleared away. Well, that should have been attacking, but in the end, Jib Fesali cutting it a little too close for comfort. It's popped up, and again, a little clumsy. You probably think maybe with a little more finesse, a little more refinement from the attacking line of NEC Football Club, they probably would fashion out better chances. They need to focus on being the scalpel rather than the clubbing blow that they are attempting to be. Brian Kayanja and Cromwell Rothomio need a little finesse, a little incisiveness. As a shot here set to come through from Saidi Cheyune, taken off. Walusimbi finds his way. Karega, now the cross from Aliro. Waiting is Semuju. Laban Tibita with the turn. They didn't have the power anticipated. But the referee's decision stands as final, as once again NEC look to launch an offensive up front. Dennis Otim coming out to make a clearance. That doesn't yield many yards. It's just at the edge of the box area. And advertently, NEC Football Club doing a better job of defending for him. But picking up the pieces once again. This is Data. And I think he fancied catching Oti's line. Clearly might have had his sight scopes have to be readjusted there.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's a bit of a struggle when it comes to the crosses that he delivers into that penalty area. And if he can get that right, then there's a good chance for
clumsy NEC. Once again here from URA, and a break in. Okocha will unleash another shot, and still not on target.
The way they're applying themselves, they're making so many mistakes, and they're letting NEC in. And if you continue doing this kind of play, where you're
looking to play it forward. Aliro trying to go through the center now, and Dada gets a rude welcome to the game. The ball is hacked away. Very physical game now, quite combative, and Dada should have probably known from the bench that it is high pressing in an instant from the diehards.
Yeah, but of course I'm sure that now NEC are going to find it a lot harder playing against a player like Dada, because this is an out-and-out centre forward, physical, strong and fast as well, as opposed to how it was when they're playing against Laban Tibita.
Sebagala with a Trevella pass, but in the meantime it looks like Cromwell Rothomio once again having an issue. Seems to signal the bench that he'll be fine enough to continue. In the moment there, it looked like he was crouching. Fesali goes searching, and there's an incisive breakaway from Rashidi Okocha. Okocha dribbles past one. Okocha bends in the cross, and it's nailed in by Cromwell Rothomio Wabang, laying them to rest. Incisive breakaway. Decides to leave his marker trailing. Pinpoint accuracy. That would have even been poked in by even a blind man.
Well, I'll tell you that was a fine interception by Rashid Okocha, and then it throws a dummy, and then it delivers a delightful cross, and that's one of his mantras. And what a good start it is for NEC Football Club in the second half. Before 15-minute mark, they're already 2 goals to the good, and now you feel that a very timely goal and one that should put them in good control of the game.
Will not escape the referee's book here. It's a yellow card. Now they need to come from double and a shot from distance, but they'll need to do better to beat Samson here.
Yeah, he seems to be determined to make sure that he keeps the clean sheet. But there was a slight deflection in that ball. I thought that it was easily going to evade Samson Kiria, but he seemed to have moved in a timely and well organized manner there as he saw the flight of the ball. Just kept it out.
Well, now the indecision is beginning to show. The cracks are popping in that defense, and NEC are finding it easier to slip in. You are caught in between 2 minds. Follow the coach's instructions and play out of the defense, or get the ball clear and into safety. For the moment, they need to sort their minds out. But at the moment, Dada gets the ball.
Just tells you, yeah, now that was really a very aggressive play from
led with an elbow.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't blame the referee when he books you from that kind of act.
Well, they'll have to put the yellow cards to the back of their minds and now get back to defense as Data crosses the ball in. Ball nabbed away. Sebagala lets it fly here for Rashido Kocha, who gets the cross in. A chance to tap in a third one. But a huge coming together there between Hood Mliechi and Cromwell Rothomio. Literally left his shin on the ground. Well, if the assistant referee didn't pick nothing here, or the referee, we have the benefit of the replay. Once again, Rashido Kocha with those laser-guided crosses. But that coming together, Hood Mliechi was never going to get onto that ball. His angling and positioning. Shot coming in, well headed away. That's diverted out here for a throw-in. A lot of uncertainties out on that pitch right now, not just for you, but for NEC as well. So many changes in patterns, so many changes in personnel, so many changes in formation here from URA. I'm not sure NEC have an idea of where to mark and what to step away from. So this way past Najib Faisali Kayanja decides to go for glory. Well, he could have teed it up for his teammates, but opted to go about it all on his own. Not the best decision. What was he thinking there? From that angle, it would take something of a real miracle or an absolute howler for you to get that into the back of the net.
Well, I think the problem that he faced was that as he was running towards goal, he just lacked the presence of mind from his team, because his teammates were running it, but they were behind and were late. So he was caught really in 2 minds. Do I square it off and square it to a URA defender, or try to shoot and goal and see if the goalkeeper can make a mistake? So I think his teammates didn't help him much in getting into those scoring positions. So he was found in a real sort of like a stuck in mind kind of situation. So he just shot at the goalkeeper.
And if you want to know someone who feels his teammates did not come a lot to his help, it's Dennis Otim. But for the moment, Dada has possession. Dada trying to set it up here for Bruno. Unable to do so. Bruno, another player who's been on the sidelines for quite a large spell.
Yeah, Bruno Bunyaga, yeah. Still a young player, so I guess he'll get his chances, but he has to slowly be, drafted into the team. And it doesn't happen so easily for a player who just came from a university team.
You understand, he also had some injury troubles in there.
Yeah, of course. And that can really set you aback in terms of your fitness and form.
Long ball in. Brushed off header. Ball goes away. Excellent. The timing was perfect. The execution was pinpoint. What is told by any professional. Headed down powerfully.
You've got to credit the young man, Bruno Bunyaga. Just look at how he holds his line very well. Makes the run in to make up for the disappointment of Saturday. Because clearly, they never deserved to lose on Saturday. They had some really good chances.
Full time it is, and it will be grand celebrations led by the head coach Hussein Mbalangu, who starts off with supplications.